What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another build guide video. This build is more focused around a martial arts skill that is extremely strong, and it's basically Moonbreak's better half, depending on your playstyle at least. So, if you guys are enjoying build videos like these, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel to see more, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway at 1k subs, giving away one free game to the winner, any choice of game that you want, or even the season pass to Wolong if you would prefer that. So, now let's get into the rest of this video. So this build is all revolved around a martial art called the Phoenix Wings, which can be found on any glaive weapon with the right amount of luck, since it's purely RNG what martial art is going to roll on the weapon, except for obviously unique ones with a specific martial art. So Phoenix Wings is a lot like the Moonbreak martial art that I covered the other day in a previous video, but it's actually a lot stronger. The description of it says, slice through the ground upwards, causing an energy wave to fly forward. So basically, as you saw on the screen, you hold your glaive above your head and sweep it in front of you after you charge it up. At first glance, it actually looks very underwhelming, but it does shoot out that shockwave of energy right in front of the weapon, and it shoots it out pretty far. So just like the Moonbreak, there's two potential hits to this martial art. There's the glaive's blade itself, and then there's the shockwave. So you can hit an enemy with the shockwave and it'll do about half the normal amount of damage, but whenever you can hit them with the glaive part itself, it also connects with the shockwave, resulting in the full damage being done. Players can deflect the shockwave and it won't affect you in the slightest, but if they deflect the glaive part, you will potentially be hit with a critical blow, so be very aware of when to actually use this. And so with some practice, you will slowly learn the sweet spot of the range attack itself, and you'll get used to it. And for my stats, I'm running 99 in earth, 52 in metal, because the weapon I'm using, being the Azure Dragon Crescent Glaive, scales highly off those two virtues, so I want to maximize my damage as much as possible. And of course, for the earth spell known as Lion's Roar, it gives you more defense, and I use it just in case I get deflected. Lion's Roar will negate any damage done if I do get hit with a critical blow. So perfect protections just in case you mess up on that range of the shockwave and get hit with a deflect. You always want a backup plan, trust me. I also had on the spell Life Wither, a metal virtue spell that releases a curse bolt to the front of you, and enemies hit with it will receive more damage for a certain period of time. So it's great for doing even more damage to your opponent if you can get this spell off. Alternatively, you can build into 30 fire virtue to be able to use the spell known as Overpowered Burst, which makes your next martial art attack hit for tons more damage, but it uses up a lot more of your spirit bar, so this is like more of a high risk, high reward one, because if you do get deflected, you are definitely getting hit with a critical blow, and that will be game over. The armor we're running is the same one as we used in the Moonbreak video, the Flying General armor, aka Lubu's armor, because it gives a massive 11.4% more damage to your martial arts damage. And for the embedments, you're going to want to run anything that gives you more martial arts damage, and then of course more martial arts spirit consumption, so you don't use up your entire spirit bar every time you use a martial art. I actually forgot to do this in the video because I keep forgetting about Divine Beast, but you'll want to put on the Jie Divine Beast for more martial arts damage, martial arts spirit consumption, and the very last one, it gives you a slow upon hitting an enemy with a martial arts, so this is all extremely good. Don't do what I do and miss out on all these amazing passives. Then once you get that all down, you should have a whopping 34.5% damage increase to your martial art moves. Now, that is absolutely insane. With this build, if you hit someone in the sweet spot, you will be able to one-shot anyone with less defense on their character, and it is absolutely hilarious. So then now you're probably asking me, what are my thoughts on this martial art and how would I compare it to Moonbreak itself? So I personally prefer it over Moonbreak for PvP, just because the damage output is almost double the Moonbreak's. But it does come at the cost of that long windup at the start of the move. A lot of the time, it makes people kind of panic dodge, and then they get hit by the attack anyways because they didn't time it, versus Moonbreak, a lot of people will panic dodge and accidentally deflect it because of how fast it actually is. But probably my favorite thing about it though is that you can actually use it as a wake-up attack on enemies, as you will see in a couple of these clips in the video here. After landing a critical blow, you can then use this martial art and it will hit them with the shockwave of the attack. But in some instances, if you knock them into a wall where they don't get pushed as far away, you will hit them with the full force of the attack and absolutely decimate them, seeing them get hit with over 500 damage. Also, has a wider range of 180, like the Moonbreak has a 180 swipe to it, but for some reason, in a couple of these clips, you will see me reach a player and kill them while they're fully behind me, so it actually has a wider range to it. So for me, I definitely prefer it over the Moonbreak. All that, and because glaive is my favorite weapon, but you know, we don't, you know, just a little bias, we don't, never mind. But, okay, in PvE though, in PvE, I would say that Moonbreak is still better. The extra damage you gain doesn't really make up for the fact of how slow it is, and so normal mobs can just knock you out of the attack pretty easily, so I would definitely take Moonbreak in PvE. But that's going to do it for me on this build video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know which martial art you prefer, Phoenix Wings or Moonbreak. We already know mine is definitely that sweet, sweet Phoenix Wings. But I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video, so enjoy the rest of these PvP clips and have a good one. Peace.